with this makeup look. Now this is actually a requested makeup look and it's inspired by Petra and Tamara Ecclestone. Most of the photos I could see of them were very glamorous, very smoky and sultry, so I've tried my best to recreate their look while still putting my own spin on it. So if you guys want to know how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I am trying to use my manual focus today on my camera because I know it's been annoying you guys and definitely has been annoying me, that kind of camera noise. So yeah, I'm hoping this works because I can't actually see my viewfinder. Yeah, so if I'm out of focus, I'm sorry. So I'm starting off by using my primer by Eyebrow. Now the foundation that I'm using today is by Meron and it's their Celebre Cream HD Pro foundation. And this is in the shade Medium 3. And I'm going to be applying it with my Fearless Pro 4F flat top brush, my favourite brush to apply foundation. It is awesome. So this foundation, it is quite thick. It does offer like a full coverage, but I still feel it gives your skin a nice kind of glow, like it's not cakey or anything like that because of that kind of creamy texture that it has. I'm going to leave my under eyes because I know I've got quite kind of dark circles. I'm going to leave those till later because the shadows we're using are kind of pigments. Just in case there's any fallout, then I can just apply that on later, clean it up and highlight at the same time. So for my eyebrows today, I'm using yet again my favourite Too Faced Bulletproof Brows in Universal Taupe, and I'm applying them with my Fearless PPM2 angled brush. Then I'm just going to use a little bit of my Face of Australia HD Brow Kit. So for my primer today, I'm actually going to be using this Budge Proof Eyeshadow in Bronze Sphinx from Face of Australia. Just going to zoom you in. I really hope I'm in focus. Alright. So I'm just going to apply this onto my lid. I just love this kind of bronzed colour it has to it. I'm also going to apply it along my lower lash line. Okay, so the majority of the eyeshadows I'm using are actually by Medusa's Makeup. Most of their products are actually vegan. So the first thing I'm going in with is their Eye Dust in the shade Vanilla Latte. And I'm going to be using my Arbonne shading brush to apply that. I'm just going to be patting that on. It is a really pretty colour, but it's quite unusual. It's got like a pinky rose undertone to it. It's very, very pretty. Alright, so the next shade I'm using is another eye dust and it's called Bronzed Age. I'm going to start concentrating this into the outer portions of my eyes. So now I'm going to take Medusa's Safari eyeshadow in the shade Voodoo. Still again using the same brush because I really want to get like a medal of all the colours, and using the same brush, like the product's already on there, so might as well save time. So I'm going to start just kind of in the outer portion and just apply this colour into the crease just to deepen it up, but I also want to kind of meld all those colours together. So now I'm taking just my Fearless blending brush, this is clean, and I'm just going to start to soften that out. Alright, so now I'm going in with this little Medusa's Makeup shadow brush that came with some of the shadows I purchased, and I'm going back in with the Vanilla Latte and the Bronzed Age along my lower lash line. And I'm actually going to be using a little bit of this Ben Nye Liquid Set to set the pigment, I guess. Really does intensify the colour and just makes it like liquid amazingness. If you don't have like any liquid set products, you can just use water, that will still work. Alright, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of my primer that I used earlier, the Bronze Sphinx, just using my Medusa's makeup brush. So it's just a darker colour. I just want to concentrate a little bit in this outer corner. Alright, so eyeliner today, I'm going to tightline my eyes using my Ben Nye eye pencil. This is just black. So now I'm going to go in with my Eye of Horus Liquid Define, like a pen eyeliner in black. And I'm just going to do a very subtle wing, but just really focus on crisping up the top line and maybe exaggerating in my inner tear duct area. Oh no! It happens to everyone, don't worry. So to fix up a mistake like that, I'm just going to take a little bit more of my pigment. I'm not going to bother trying to remove it, it just doesn't work. So a little bit more of my pigment in the Vanilla Latte shade. I'm just applying that over the top. So this I've set so you can see how much more kind of metallic that looks. So I'm going to put a little bit on this side as well. Okay, so because I really want to go for the wow effect, I'm going to be using some contact lenses today. The ones I'm going to put in are Desio Eyes, and they're the Innocent White lenses. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so onto eyelashes. I'm using these Red Cherry 107 lashes. I just thought something big would be appropriate. And what I'm going to do is just cut them into little pieces and then apply them that way. So I've got a little bit more control, and I can really direct where I want them to go. That makes a bit of a difference. So I'm going to use my Kate McNab mascara in black and apply a generous coat onto my top and lower lash line. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. under eye concealer and highlighter using the concealing end, and I'm going to conceal these bad boys. Goodbye! I'm just patting that on in a kind of triangle section. Oh, that's a bit much. So now I'm going to go in with the highlighting end and highlight where I want to. Okay, so before I contour, I'm going to set all of this in place. I don't want anything too matte because I still want my skin to look glowy, so I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Airbrushing Powder. It would have been easier if I just turned it around. And I'm going to use my Fearless PPF 1 brush and just apply this all over my face. So for contouring today, I'm going to use my Kate McNab bronzer in the shade Crystal Rica with this Adorn brush. This is like a little, I don't know what it's called, but it's just a little, it's by Adorn. And I'm just going to squash it and use that to apply my contour colour. Now I'm going to go in with this Savvy Baked blush in the shade Miracle Rose. I'm going to try this thing out and it looks pretty scary. Oh, I just got this thing off eBay and it's meant to like plump your lips. You're meant to like put it on your mouth like that and then like pull the end thing out. Oh yeah, like that. It's meant to like create a vacuum, so I'm gonna see if it works. So yeah, my lips now. Okay, so I don't know. They feel plumper. I wish I liked this all the time. So I'm just going to line my lips with this Face of Australia lip definer in the shade Sugar Rose. I'm create my own lip colour. I'm going to use this Australis Colour Inject Mineral Lipstick in the shade Jitterbug, which is red, and I'm just really lightly going to dab some on. And just blend that in. And then the shade I'm going to use over the top is a nude shade. Now, I put the red on underneath because I want the nude to have a little bit more colour to it. So this is, again, Australis. This is the Go Long Long Wear Lipstick in the shade Preppy. For a bit of gloss, I'm just going to use my Essence Extra Large Shine Gloss in Dazzle Glow. Only a little bit. I think actually with applying lip products you can tell my lips feel bigger, look bigger. Does that make sense? Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out the description box below. I've got links to all of my social media channels, my second YouTube, my Instagram accounts, all that jazz is down below. Also, I've just taken over admin for a clothing company that is in my local area, so it's kind of a local business, but I definitely appreciate if you guys check it out. I'll link it down below, but definitely the Instagram where I'm posting a lot of kind of fashion inspiration and just wonderful feel-good stuff, so definitely go down there and check it out. Alright guys, love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!